Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel, Messages from Venus. This is your reading for January, you guys. If you guys have been watching my channel for the past like 2-3 weeks, you guys will know, or even more than that I'm now doing pick a card readings, you guys. I'm not doing the zodiac signs anymore. I have other content to provide to you guys. I feel like everyone is the entire Wheel of Fortune. So you guys can pick a pile, focus on the pile that you would like or that attracts you the most. This is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, and this is pile number 3. I hope that you guys have enjoyed the beginning of the year and that it hasn't been snatching wigs, but by the time you guys watch this video, you guys will probably know it snatched my wig that I don't have, that I don't own, a few times. So I'm here for all of you guys. So let's get started with the readings for February. Hopefully I can get more, caught on with readings and the scheduling of things and organizing myself a little bit more. So again, this is pile number 1, this is pile number 2, and this is pile number 3. Let's start off with the reading and see what type of messages or general message you guys will have for the month of February. And it's supposed to be the month of love, you guys, even though it has a crazy dark history, but that's okay. You guys can check out all my information is in the description box for those of you that would like readings with me. What else do I have to tell you guys? Always check out your astrologers to see what's going on with the astrological charts. I usually don't do reversals, but I will do reversals for this deck or for this pile. Sometimes I do them, sometimes I don't. It depends on how I feel. Okay, so I'm going to start off with the general message, you guys. Some of you guys see yourself or find yourselves in the crossroads or on the crossroads of making major decisions. This is like the major arcana card to me. It represents kind of like the major arcana that is like hidden within the minor arcanas. This is major decisions, also having to stand your ground, also having to make decisions that will last you a long time, like for 8 years, like karmic numbers, 4 years. This decision will drastically change your life or maneuver your life or change your life or push your life to places where you didn't even think that you were capable or willing or able to even go through. Check your emotions at the door, you guys. It is time to be critical. It is time to be critical about even your emotions. It is time for you guys to connect, yes, with your emotions, but think with your mind. Do not, under any circumstances during this month, I feel you guys should think with your heart, okay? Try to allow yourself to be firm in the decisions that you make, and also to have stability. Whatever your question is that you guys have right now, the answer is yes, and also have stability. I feel like some of you guys are asking questions, or somebody just like asks like, oh, is this person gonna stay with me, or is this person really gonna leave me, or whatever the case is. The answer is yes to your questions. Also, I feel like the offers in love that are being provided to you, or that are being offered to you, is something that you don't even want to look at. It's something that is not even an option for you. Meanwhile, the things that this person has to provide for you is total and complete stability, okay? If the other person is the one providing emotions or wanting to offer emotions to you, is because they're providing stability. Is because they're the ones that are going to provide you the stability. But if you're the one having to extend that cup, you're the one having to provide stability, and the other person is kind of blocking you off. Pay attention to the signs. Pay attention to the signs. When it comes to your career, take small steps into the things that you want. This is the beginning of the year. Small steps. Don't try to take huge leaps, and make sure that what you want in your career, or what you're looking at in your career, is exactly what you want, not what you think you need, but what you want. Okay, I know that sometimes if it's best to go by what you need. But I feel like because you're the one creating these scenarios for yourself, I feel like you should look at the things that you want, because it's you creating it. It's not the universe. It's no one. You're parting the seeds this month. And I feel like I'm talking to Sagittarius, Scorpio, and Aquariuses. I feel like you guys, like, those are the signs that are coming to mind. I feel like you guys are the ones that are like looking at the opportunities, and you're like, let's see how what I can do with this opportunity. Let's see where this takes me, and then you take it there. But make sure that you take small leaps of faith. Small leaps of faith brings in the bigger picture. Now, your affirmation for the month of February, or just the general oracle card, is Hira. And what I feel this is telling me is that you guys sometimes look at other people with eyes of sympathy. You guys are looking at other people with eyes of sympathy, but when it comes to handling things and putting things into perspective, you guys would chop anybody's heads off that needs to be chopped. And that's the attitude that you need to continue to have. Yes, understand that yes, you need to sympathize with people, but not everybody deserves your sympathy. Okay, well, people that are being treacherous with you, not everybody deserves your sympathy at all in any way, shape, or form. Also, make sure that with the energy of the Two of Swords, that you kind of like keep your heart on guard and protect it if you are made an offer of love. Even though this person seems like they're offering stability and they're offering everything that you would want in a relationship, but keep your heart to yourself, at least for the first 2 to 3 months of the relationship, if you do decide to take that offer. For those of you guys that are single, then we have Awaz, and I feel like you guys are projecting what you guys want, but you're projecting and protecting, which is beautiful. It's really beautiful. You guys are projecting and protecting. You guys are focused on the things that you want. You're like, okay, this is what I want, but I have to protect what I already have and what I've already have accomplished when it comes to relationships, for those of you that are single. So you're basically taking the good things that happens to you and moving on forward and building and growing in abundance with your next partner is what you guys are looking at. But I don't think you guys are ready for any relationship as of right now. You just kind of have like the wandering eye. For those of you that are in relationships, we have Mani or Mane. I'm not quite sure how to pronounce it. For those of you guys that are in relationships, there's a lot of things that are hidden. There's a lot of things that are unknown, and there's a lot of things that are unknown, but that's only because you guys don't want to look at the reality of your situation. And you're not being completely and totally honest with yourself when it comes to your relationship. So the question is, what am I trying to hide? Where's the sun, and why am I trying to hide it with a finger? So what's really going on in my relationship that I'm trying to hide, so that you can fix it? Because you know what's gonna happen. I feel like the next time Mercury goes retrograde, or the next time one of these planets that focus on love, like Venus, even though I think that she shouldn't or isn't gonna go retrograde for a while, but I feel like one of these planets will be going retrograde, and it's going to affect you guys a lot. Excuse me, because it's gonna be in whatever planet that represents Venus for you. I mean, not the planet, sorry, whatever zodiac sign represents Venus for you, that's when it's gonna go retrograde, and something is gonna blow up in your face, and you're not gonna be ready for it, is how I feel. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. Thank you so much for watching. Please continue to water your life, and I love you guys very much. We're moving on forward to pile number 2. Let's take away these cards here. And this was the pile for you guys. So this was the pile that you guys chose here. Let's start off with the general reading, and let's see what's going on with you guys. Okay, you guys, so You guys are having communication in regards to partnership or the joining of things, having things work, having things get put together, or things being put together. Whether that's a celebration of an accomplishment or not, or maybe baby showers, planning, catering to not only other people but also to yourself. Make sure that you guys don't fall for people promising you fake things, or people promising you fake friendships, lies, miscommunication, hiccups, etc. Make sure that you guys don't fall for their crocodile tears, because I feel like this month there's gonna be a lot of crocodile tears coming from people, and they're communicating that with you. And at the same token, I kind of feel like you guys are gonna be like, oh, so you're back, so you actually made a decision, so now you feel like you're gonna ruin my parade, so now you feel like you're gonna come into my life when I'm having a good time, when I'm enjoying myself, when I have all my ducks in a row, when I have my career is stunning. Now you want to come back and want to initiate something. I feel like this person isn't ready for a relationship. They're not ready for any of it. They're not ready. And if this is you if you're not ready, don't initiate anything with anybody if you're the one that's not ready, okay? If you are the one that's not ready, do not initiate anything with anyone. I also feel like you guys are going to have to choose between always having a good time and actually being responsible. Structure is everything. Be responsible. Be absolutely responsible, okay? There's always a time to play. There's always a time for having a good old time, sharing your thoughts, sharing your ideas. I feel like you guys are gonna be with like your best friends, or be with people that you feel like they're your circle, like the Knights Templar. I feel like you guys are in a circle just discussing how you guys are gonna be successful in life and going about your success and talking about it. However, there's always, again, that's good, that's cute, that's nice, keep it classy, but don't play too much. Sometimes we got to organize ourselves, and there's always a day where we got to work. We got to put ourselves in a position of work, in a position where we're thinking about our careers, as opposed to thinking that it's fun, that is just fun and games. Because you know what I see is gonna happen, where you're gonna be so entangled with having fun and thinking, you know what, I have a career, let me have some fun in my career, and I enjoy what I do, so I'm having fun. But in reality, what's gonna happen is that you're gonna have so much fun, you're gonna get blindsided, and the next thing you know, they chop you off, or your contract doesn't get renewed, etc. Okay, that's what I see. Now your general message, I see, so I think I have these cards backwards. Your general message here. Okay, we have self-love, and it reads, now is the time to love, nurture, and heal yourself. Self-love is not simply a state of mind about feeling good. It's a state of appreciation for yourself that grows and matures from actions you take to support your body, mind, and soul. So think about yourself first. It is time to cater to yourself. I want to say that I did mention that. Cater to yourself, have love for yourself, and do the things that you need to do for yourself. Put yourself first at all times, okay? For those of you that are single, we have embrace the moment. Embrace this moment, this very moment. Think positively today and repel those negative thoughts. Try not to judge yourself or others. This may be harder than you think. What is actually happening is that you're changing your energy. Here we go. So we're changing our energy here. Sometimes us telling ourselves, I'll never have a baby, I'll never have somebody that loves me, I'll never have somebody that supports me. First of all, you have to start with yourself. And I feel like this is why the self-love card came up first. You have to start with yourself and owning yourself and accepting yourself, so that you can come into a sphere of energy where you have different people from different places. I feel like you need to date outside of your culture as well, or you should date outside of your culture and experience that, so that you can live within the moment and see the beauty in other people, in their differences as well. For those of you that are in relationships, also for those of you that are single, stop telling yourself that you won't meet anybody. Don't do that, because then you're putting yourself in a rut and you're shutting off your opportunities. You're crossing yourself. And you should be going out to enough events that you should at least interchange at least one number, or one eye wink with somebody. And then for those of you that are in relationships, this is the card for you guys here. Okay, so we have just ask. There are many here in the spirit world that can assist you at this time. We are made up of the divine source, your loved ones, friends, guides, angels, and spirit helpers who are waiting to assist you. We are your spiritual team, and all you have to do is ask for our help and guidance. Okay. If your partner isn't helping around the house, if your partner isn't doing his due diligence, if your partner isn't doing the things that they said that they were going to do, make sure that you ask for assistance. Ask for your spirit guides, your ancestors, your angels, for all the entities inside of you and outside of you. Ask them for assistance to give you patience to deal with people, because most of the time, most people that are adults and they're dating, they come with a package, or they come with baggage as well. And what happens is that it's up to us to accept their baggage, to accept their ways of thinking, to accept the things that we don't like about them. And that's the whole beauty of the process of a relationship. So also try to accept your partners as they are. It's the way that they, that they were raised and that they were brought up. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. I am going to see you guys in the next video. Please like, share, and subscribe. And please continue to water your life. And I love you guys very much. Now we have these other sets of deck. This is pile number 3. And I'm going to take a sip of my juice because my mouth is dry. I've been recording all day. So these are your cards, and we're going to start off with the general message, as I did with the other videos, with the other piles, if you were staying tuned. Let's see here. Ooh. Okay, you guys, so the past is coming back, but it's coming back to give you guys some sort of abundance. So I don't think that it's just in regards to relationships, but the past is coming back to give you abundance, to give you a lesson. And it's up to you to decide how you want to take that lesson. If you want to take the lesson now, if you want to learn from that lesson. But trust me, somewhere along the line of this month, you're gonna learn the lesson. Whether you want to take it the first time, the second time, the third time, or whatever the case is gonna hit the fan. Between the first 2 weeks of this month, things are going to hit the fan, and you're going to have to wake up to reality and see the things that you actually have, and trust the universe, trust yourself that things are going to work out, so that you can build more patience, so that you can give yourself some time to build yourself. I feel like also whatever situation you guys are going through with parents, loved ones, or whatever the case is, know that sometimes we have to go through certain things and see, people for who they are and what they are. But know that things will work out. But before things get better, things sometimes have to get worse. Unfortunately, they have to be destroyed, absolutely destroyed, for things to get better. I also feel like children, if children are around you, not to take their energy, but embrace your childhood, embrace the things that you went through, whether good or bad, within your childhood. Embrace the beauty of children and what they have to bring to the table, and how they help you or assist you. If you're a mom, if you're a stepmom, if you are a dad, a stepdad, or whatever the case is, if you have children around you, I feel like they have a message for you also during this month, and it's gonna come out of the blue. It's gonna be quick, and it's gonna come out of the blue, and you're gonna be like, oh, the child was just an angel right now because it gave me a message type of a thing. So your angels this month are children, so stay tuned for that. I also feel like if you guys are not working in cahoots with the universe and you just want to do things how you want to do things when you want to do things, somewhere along the line the universe is going to kick back that energy, because the way that you become the universe, outside of the fact that we are physically, you know, made in its image, is by being in tune with it. You kind of have to be in tune so that you're the one in control, and that's how that works. I also feel like maybe a year or a year and a half ago, you thought you were hot in a bag of chips and you were out here doing this, that to create, to manifest. Not to say that you're not hot in a bag of chips, because you probably are, but you didn't measure the consequences of your actions, is what I'm seeing. And so now the universe is like, I have to take this away, because first of all, I have better things waiting for you. For whatever it was that you were trying to settle for, it's not going to work out. So wait a minute and then things will work out, is what I see. Now your general message, or your oracle message. We have the Hurricane, 5 of Blades. Here we go. So arguments, you guys, we're gonna have a lot of them. It's snatching wigs. We have the Tower together with the 6 of Cups, together with the Queen of Pentacles, who usually has some sort of like beautiful energy, yes, but can be a little bit of a Debbie Downer. So whatever arguments are gonna happen, they're gonna happen swiftly, they're gonna happen rapidly, and it's gonna come from your mouth, and and whatever you say is gonna be set in stone. Excuse me. So make sure that you guys deliver the best spells with your mouth possible this month. You've been forewarned. Now, for those of you that are single, we have the 9 of Cups. We have Kuan Yin here. And you guys are content. You guys are happy with being single, because I feel like there's so many people adoring you. There's so many people wanting to be around you. There's so many people wanting you that you're like, oh, I don't really have to choose right now. I don't really have to choose anybody. And I'm going to just treat everybody the same loving way that they treat me, and show people respect, so that when I am ready to settle, then I am able to do so with grace, and have the universe to give me back somebody that can actually appreciate me and treat me the best way possible. Now, for those of you that are in relationships, we have the Dreamer. For those of you that are in relationships, I feel like some of you guys feel a little stagnant in this relationship, and where you feel like you're the only one that thinks, look, this is the best relationship ever, or this is a marriage material, or this is somebody that I have to lead, and is this something that I want? Should I move on to something new? You have all these questions in your mind, and I feel like you guys are ready to test the waters, because you guys have to kind of like always do for your partner, and you and your partner are in kind of like separate ways of life, or separate rivers flowing in different directions. Give yourself a little bit of a chance. Give that person a little bit of a chance. If you can't accept them the way they are, where you have to be the one addressing things, especially if you don't want to be like the man of the relationship, or you don't want to be the woman in the relationship. You want to be whatever your sex is. You want to abide by whatever your sex is required of you within the eyes of society, not the eyes of how your relationship is actually going. Then so be it. But also try to be as honest as possible with this person, because I do feel like this person does love you. They just need a little bit of a push. They need to be motivated in life. They need to be told what to do, and they're totally comfortable with being told what to do. But it's up to you whether you want to stay there or not. So I hope that you guys enjoyed this reading. Please like, share, and subscribe. Continue to water your life, and I love you guys very much. Bye, guys.